this morning just before 4 a.m. And for about 20 minutes, I was just sitting here in bed with my heart racing because I had the feeling that we are going to do it today. I don't know what it was. It all just hit me at once. And it was just, we are going to do this today. And it's not just blind confidence. There are actual things making me at least reasonably confident that Arsenal are going to win today. You can't really say that Arsenal are the favourites, considering how great PSG's entire squad is and the fact that they are reigning champions. But we went pretty toe-to-toe with them over 3 matches last season under some very trying circumstances. When we played them in the league phase, I would guess that about 50% of the senior side were struggling with some kind of fitness issue or another. On top of that, Odegaard was coming off the back of his best career season full stop, and he was out. That was a big blow for us. Despite all that, we still won 2-0 very comfortably. And then for that semi-final, we had a midfielder up front. We had no Partey for the first leg. We had no Gabriel. And that bench was incredibly thin. And despite all that, I think that semi-final really easily could have gone the other way, because in the first leg, they scored very early. We couldn't really recover from that. But afterwards, they didn't really threaten much. And then in the second leg, we had our chances to get it back on level terms. And we just didn't take them. But we were right there. We were so close to it. I really believe it could have gone the other way if we just took a couple of chances. So even with a pretty depleted and a pretty tired squad, we were still able to go pretty toe-to-toe with this PSG team over 2 legs, and it really easily could have gone the other way. And since then, our squad has improved so much, and it's going to look so much healthier today compared to this time last season. We have our massive threat from corners and set pieces where they are quite vulnerable. On top of that, we are just so much better than them at not conceding goals. If we go ahead, it's ours. We're going to have to be on our A game. We cannot afford to do a whole lot wrong given how much quality they have every single spot you look. But I really believe we actually do it. No matter what happens out there today, we are genuinely so flipping proud. Arteta, you have taken this football club up from the pit and you have built something absolutely extraordinary. All of these players, you have kept going and going and going and going and giving it your all over the past few years until you got what you deserved. You have already delivered this football club a Premier League title. Given what we have been through, that is already extraordinary on its own. Anything you achieve beyond this stage is complete and utter history. It does not sit right with any of us, given all of the legendary players and great teams we've had throughout history, that no Arsenal side ever has won a Champions League. If you are the ones to change that in just a few hours, if you're the ones to avenge Paris in 2006, if you're the ones to avenge the semi-final defeat against this same club last season and win this club its first ever Champions League trophy, you are going to be utter immortals and we are going to remember you forever. So go out there, give it your all. We are behind you now more than ever before. No matter what happens, we flip and love you. You got this.